Alright. Just finishing up getting set up. Here we go. Welcome back, everyone, to Trails in the Sky. Last time we left off, we finished up our adventures in Zeiss. Let's load it on up. Chloe, this way. Oh. We're finally off the Urbe scenic route. What should we do now? Please, exit onto the Royal Avenue from here and head to Gronsau. My men are causing enough of a diversion that security should be stretched pretty thinly. If everything looks okay, you keep on to the Bracer Guild without getting spotted. I understand. Oh, but what about you? I'll hold the enemy off here. I should be able to buy you a little extra time. No, you cannot. You can't. I can't go on my own. I'll fight at your side. We all have something to protect. I will stay here for my convictions and my duty. And more importantly, for you, my lady. Forgive my impertinence, but you are of paramount importance to me. I will guard you with my life, and I ask only you remember me as your friend and confidant. I understand, Julia. But please, promise me you won't do anything reckless. And that we will meet again in better circumstances and take tea with my grandmother. I'll bake for you. I'll try a new recipe and bake you something sweet and delicious. I look forward to it. Now, please hurry. Sieg, look after her for me. Well now, they've finally caught up. Three men and 5 dogs. Heh, I think you underestimate me. As he taught me how to wield a blade, the time to truly use it has come. I, Julia Swartz, commander of the Royal Guardsmen, will not yield. Sieg! I'll be alright. I want you to go back and see to Julia. I cannot bear to just leave her. Thank you. It's just like she said. Security is much lighter this way. I have to get to the Bracer Guild, quickly. Rain. Isn't now around when Estelle and Joshua were supposed to... Talking. Isn't now around when Estelle and Joshua were supposed to arrive in town? It can't be. The Intelligence Division Special Op Vessel. They're actually operating in broad daylight? Oh. Why, fancy meeting you here. Chloe Rins, enrolled in the Social Studies program at Genis Royal Academy. If I could have a quick word with you. A dark cloud looms over the royal city, and yea, it signals a passion most black. But so fascinating a shade of black it seems. You are such an idiot. Am I perchance dreaming? Mueller, my boon companion! Have you come all this way? All the long roads from the imperial capital just to see me? How delicious. On what wind did you fly hither? Wind? What are you talking about? I'm here because I've had to follow your stupid ass all over Adios' damn creation. Do you have any idea how much time this has cost me? Please, my dear, don't hide behind such base profanities. Your lips spit venom, but the fire in your eyes shows me the depths of worry that drove you onward to my side. Love, it is truly blind. That doesn't even make... No more words, dear Mueller. Fly to my embrace. I came here because I'm trying to bring you information that you asked for. But I'm guessing you'd rather hug than talk. Lo, I am hoist with my own petard. Very well, let us talk. Yes, like sane people. As you wish. Ahem. What news, my lord? What news for your humble Olivier? No? No. Alright, no clowning then. Don't play like that, brother. Give a man some information. Lay it on me, man. You're making me stupider just being around you. Okay, I'll tell you, just stop opening your mouth and making sounds come out. I gotta compose myself. Stop opening your mouth and making sounds come out of it. Huzzah! Regarding the guy we were talking about before, I managed to pick up his trail. From what I found, he was at one of the Airborne Embracer guilds until a month ago. Oh? Over the past several months, all of the guild branches in the Empire have been attacked, one after another. Seems he was supposed to be investigating why. Attacked, you say? I should think it unlikely, but might these have been perpetrated by some military unit somewhere? You picked up on it too. It's not at the world of 10 years ago anymore, though. As far as I know, no military force has been given marching orders. Yeah. I'd bet that someone hired Jaegers to pull this off. Anyway, our boy's trail stopped for a while, right when that case was solved. Oh dear, oh dear. I took such pains to coming to Liberal, and 'twould seem I was following a wild goose. I guess so. But if the man we're after isn't here, there's no real reason to stick around, is there? That storm you were talking about is going to be worse than expected. A lot worse. You should come back to the Imperial capital before you get caught in it. Ever the jester. Ever a jester. How could I bear to part with the opportunity to play a role in the finest opera ever? What? Tell me you're not actually thinking of... I am, you might say, already in costume. Sadly, the lead is unavailable, so the understudies must be used. I have the utmost faith that between the two of them, they will put on a grand performance. Final chapter, Turmoil in the Royal City. Let's go! So you were able to get the professor out safely. And you even got the logic unit back. I don't even have the words. Thank you. Both of you. Well, we didn't really do all that much. Really, we were just there as backup for Agate. If you really want to express your gratitude, I'd suggest you direct it towards him, since he kept the professor safe. I certainly will. It'll be nice when all this craziness ends. All we can do is put our faith in Agate. It does seem that Colonel Richard has something in mind for Grancel, however. He means to use that black ornament, that thing called the Gospel. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's used for. But we've been asked by the professor to talk to Her Majesty about it. Ouch. That's when you know things have gotten very, very serious. I'm pretty sure the professor is on good terms with her. It's not unusual for him to have access to top-secret information. Anyway, that's the gist of our request from him, unlikely as it sounds. Kilika, do you think it would be safe for us to go to Grancel given the current climate? There's currently no evidence to suggest that you were involved in the security breach at the fort, so it should be fine. Indeed, I'd advise you go there before a full investigation is begun. It's quite likely that a thorough search of the central factory will be performed. Agreed. Which means that now's the time to figure out what to do about it. I wish both of you the best of luck on your journey. Please be sure to deliver the professor's message. Talking. You can count on us. Consider it in Her Majesty's hands. Take care of yourself, Mr. Murdoch. Yeah, now's not the time to let my guard down with the army around. So I'll be off now. Safe journey to you. Well then, I guess there's no time like the present, huh? We should try to get an audience with Her Majesty as soon as we can. If that's the plan, we need to take the next airliner out. It would take us half a day to reach Grancel on foot. An airship would only take an hour. Yeah, that's true. Kinda thought it would be cool to walk all the way around the kingdom, but oh well. Alright, wait just a moment. Racer Guild, good afternoon. Always a pleasure. Yes, if you would, please. 2 to Grancel. Right. Yes, bill it to the usual account. Thank you. Goodbye. What was all that about? Was that the reception desk at the terminal? Yes, you now have guaranteed seats on a Grancel-bound airliner. We are paying your way, so all you need to do is check in. Also, take this with you. Received recommendation. Whoa, wait, what? This really isn't necessary. You've already done so much for us. The tickets are simply a business expense related to delivering the professor's message. The letter of recommendation is for the superlative job you did in rescuing the professor. God, I can't talk today. Which sucks, because this is going to be a very dialogue-heavy episode. I could do Olivier's lines alright. That's concerning. Accept it, and be proud of what you've accomplished. Right. Thank you, Kilika. Oh. Did I miss anything? I want to double check that I didn't miss anything. Oh no. No. Where am I missing something? Oh, okay. Professor's whereabouts. There's the 16 that I was worried about. Okay, we're good. Oof. That had me worried. Yeah, that's why I was worried, because I knew we were supposed to get to first class. Thank you for everything. I believe I said before that this is simply my duty. Now, your flight leaves at 11. You'll want to get to the terminal before then, so as to have time to check in. Adios keep you safe. Adios keep you. Be well in your travels. We will. Thank you again. So, we have a couple of things to do. First off, we're giving Joshua the gladiator belt. The headband makes it so you get 10% more CP. The belt makes it so you just gain CP over time. It is, I think, 2 per turn or something like that. And now for one of the most annoying books. One of, not the. You thought we were going to the terminal? No, we're going all the way back to Erletten. Oh no. Oh wait, we have to go talk to the people at the airship first. At the airfield first. Okay, we actually do go to the airport first. I'm getting my order of operations mixed up. Hello there. I heard from Kilika. Shall we get you all squared away? That'd be great, thanks. Please fill out these forms with your names and addresses. Thank you. Okay, here are your tickets. Make sure you show these when you're boarding. Now we walk down here. Yeah. Antoine. Antoine. Hey, yesterday must have been rough on you. Yeah. You scared me half to death. I hope you take some time to think about what you did wrong. Yeah? Nope, not listening. I think he's playing dumb. Oh well, I guess we owe him some gratitude. Thank you, Antoine. Yeah. Hey, there you are! Hi, Gustav. Vector Chief told me that the rescue went off without a hitch. The Professor's always been a mentor of sorts to all the engineers. So I just wanted to say thanks on behalf of everyone here. Well, we couldn't have pulled it off without you and your crew's help. Tita was so surprised that I thought her eyes might pop out. So that really was on purpose. Well, to fool the enemy, sometimes you have to fool your allies first. So, what business do you have at the gate? The Professor asked us to go to Gronsel. We're a little early for the 11 o'clock flight. Yeah, well, it looks like... Well, it also looks to be a little late. There's still time to drop off your bags, so I think you can take it easy in town for a bit. That sounds like fun. Hey, you two! Hey, you two! Well, if it isn't Gerald. If it ain't Gerald. What's going on? Did something happen? Perfect, you're all here. To be honest, we've had some trouble. What kind of trouble? Well, we've received a communique from the Airship Corporation. It looks like the ship will be arriving a few hours late. What? Okay, just what's going on here? More Sky Bandit trouble? Well, something like that anyway. Seems to me that the terrorists staged an ambush to disrupt the Queen's birthday celebration. All ships are grounded in port while the military conducts inspections. That would mean they're probably looking for the Professor's group. Which means that the ship that's bound for Gronsel is being held up in Rouen. Apparently, a military guard ship is coming from Leyston Fortress instead. Ah, I get it. But if that's the case, then you're going to be extremely busy soon, aren't you? No kidding. I've got to explain the situation to the customers. Which means that you two have a good chunk of time to kill. Just thought of something. If you want to wait at the Bracer Guild, I can get in touch with you there. Okay. Thank you very much. Well, this stinks like last year's diapers. If the military's coming here, I know they'll want to check out the Leibniz. I'd better talk to the I'd better have a talk with the factory chief. Talking. Can't do it. I can't. Yeah, if they check up on what happened yesterday, that won't be good. Be careful, whatever you do. Haha, I ain't so senile that I need a couple of punk kids to tell me to be careful. Take it easy, you two. Joshua, this doesn't look so hot. Yeah, this could put the airliner in danger. We've got time, so maybe we should take the highway. Oh man, it's been so long since I last got to riding on an airship too. This is all your fault, Colonel Richard. Well, try to look at his ongoing opportunity to advance your training. So I guess we need to cancel our reservations at the reception desk. Now we can go to Airletten after we do this. Hey, it's you! Told you before, I don't know when the ship's leaving. If you just wait at the Bracer Guild... actually, there's been a slight change in plans. I apologize for the timing, but can we still cancel? Sure, that's no problem. As long as it's before your flight arrives in the port, there's no cancellation fee. We just need to get your tickets back. Great, here you go. Hey, that's a military patrol vessel. It's here early. Oh, gotta go, bye! Thank you for your help. No worries, come back and see us again sometime. Yep, the military's here. Captain Amalthea. Well, things certainly are bustling around here. First, I believe I shall go see the factory chief. I have to admire the colonel for planning all of this. Okay, Hart. Anytime you want to go back to normal running speed would be just fine. If we waste any more time here, those intelligence division people will catch up to us. We should head to town while we have time. Okay. We take the east road to get to Gronsel, right? Right. And the Sanctime Gate is to the north along the Ritter Roadway. Pass through the gate and you're right by Gronsel. What? We're taking Ritter Roadway? No, no, no. We're taking the Caldia tunnels. But we're not going to Gronsel yet. Because we have a book to pick up. Alright. Cast 2 is now Eagle Eye. Because honestly, I think we can work with that. Yeah, until we're actually fighting Shining Palm, that's good enough. And we're not going to have just 2 party members when we're fighting Shining Palm. Because we already know 2 of our party members. Chloe isn't one of them. Yet. But Olivier does join us for a good while. Then we go to the second room. And we talk to... The guests leave a lot of really nice things behind. We keep them for a while, but hardly anyone ever comes to claim them. I was just about to toss his book in the trash. Oh, you want it? Promise not to let my commanding officer hear about it, right? I'd be in some serious trouble if you found out. Carnelia, Chapter 8. Once we have all of them, we'll probably take a couple of moments to read through them. Because as much as they don't seem like they're important, they do tell you lore of this world. But we still have 2 more to go. I believe. I believe it's 2. It might be 3. Either way, this isn't the most annoying one to get. Believe it or not. This one requires you to go all the way back to where you started the region when you're about to leave it. It is not fun. Now we go up to the first floor and book it out of here. And we will go talk to Kilika, just to let her know what happened. Did you finish all the boarding paperwork? Yeah, about that. Estelle explained about the Royal Army inspection and canceling the airship ticket. I see. They're moving faster than I thought. I think it might be best for you if you left as soon as possible. That was our plan. Bye, Kilika. Goddess watch over you. Be careful out there, you two. And we could go down to Elmo to max out our CP, because you can use the hot springs to max out your CP. I don't care at the moment. If we want to max it out, I'll just eat rainbow jelly beans. We definitely don't want to go up there. That's to Leyston Fortress. And that's the last place we want to be right now. Instead, we're coming over here to Sanctime Gate. So, this is Sanctime Gate. It looks a lot like Garoon Gate back in Roland. Well, both gates cut through the same wall. The Ottenberg Wall completely surrounds the Gronsel region. It was built almost 1,000 years ago, but solid enough that it held off the Imperial forces. Sure looks like it would take more than a few guns to knock it down. Still, it looks like a tourist attraction. One where you climb up to the top and check out the view. So you plan to get up there and sprint all on the wall, are you? I didn't say that. I was just thinking that it'd be nice for us to have a nice, quiet lunch together. Just, the two of us. And just, talk about whatever. Isn't that what we always do anyway? Never mind. Let's just get the paperwork done and move on to Gronsel. Okay, maybe it's just me. But are you mad about something? It's just you. Let's just go in and forget this whole conversation. Girls can be so difficult. Tell me about it, brother. Hello, welcome to Sanctime Gate. We need you to fill out some paperwork before we can let you go on to the capital. Okay, can you give us the paperwork? Thank you. Please sign here. Estelle and Joshua filled out the paperwork. What is it with you kids these days? Are you brave or just crazy? Are you on some kind of hiking trip? Hiking date on the highway? What? A date? It's nothing like that. We're brother and sister. Funny, you don't look like siblings, but you do have the same last name, I guess. Okay, you're ready to go. Estelle? You seem very preoccupied all of a sudden. Are you okay? You want to stop and rest? No, I'm fine. Let's just get to the capital. If you're sure. Well, if you two aren't on a date, are you going to see the martial arts competition? Hey, Anthony, how's it going? You're not that late. Just a recap for you. Tried to leave via airship, and military arrived, so we had to leave by foot. And you missed me having to read out some fun dialogue. Good to hear. Martial arts competition? We're on again? There's an annual martial arts competition held in Royal Grand Arena. It was originally only for Royal Guardsmen, but now it's open to any willing fighter. All the reading, yes. More specifically, a certain character. I believe the preliminaries are starting this afternoon. Ooh, that sounds like fun. That's definitely right up your alley, Estelle. The Queen will be there in person, so the admission fees are being discounted. If I weren't working, I'd be there myself by now. Haha, sorry to hear it. Of course, I'd rather be participating than watching. See if all this training's paid off yet or not. I can imagine. But if they've already started the preliminaries, it'll be impossible for you to get in. We've got a job to finish too, don't forget. You'll just have to make do in the stands. Too bad. Sir? Is something wrong? That emblem on your chest. I didn't notice before, because of your age, but are you two bracers? That's right. Is there a problem? No, not a problem exactly. Jeez, I never thought. Soldier, are you loitering while on duty? Sir, is there a problem here? Well, sir, it's just that these two, they're bracers, sir. Bracers, huh? You two. I'd like a few minutes of your time, if that's alright. We do need to get to the capital. Is that so? The capital... May I ask the nature of your business in the capital? What? Well, we've got a job. What kind of job? The professor, No! I mean, how do I put this? I'm sorry, but we have an official guild contract. Our business with our client is a private matter. Sounds suspicious to me. I'm afraid you're going to have to explain yourselves. Look, I don't see what the big problem is. Well, we received information from military high command. The Royal Guardsmen have revolted against the Queen and are staging terrorist attacks. And seems that some of these terrorist attacks may have been disguised. Some of these terrorists may have disguised themselves as bracers. So we're under orders to detain anyone claiming to be a bracer, pending investigation. What? What? That's enough, soldier. We're sorry, but we're under strict orders. Until we confirm your identification, you're to remain here at the same time. You can't be serious. Why, you do... Ah, there you are. Huh? Why, I've been waiting for you. If you've finished your paperwork, let's get going. What? I apologize, Professor. Seems we've hit a small snag that might delay our departure somewhat. Just a moment here. Who are you? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Specialist of Archaeology, Professor Alba. I am from Northumbria State and am here in Liberal for investigative research. Have you processed this man's identification? Yes, sir. His passport checks out, and the Gronsell History Museum will vouch for him as well. I see. Then everything appears to check out. Gah, reading. I apologize for the delay, Professor Alba. So, what relationship do you have with these two? Well, they're bracers. They've saved my life quite a number of times, so I decided to have them accompany me to the capital. Isn't that correct, Joshua, Estelle? Yes, that's it, all right. Well, it seems you have enough proof of your identity. I apologize to the both of you for misunderstanding. No, it's not a problem. We know how it is to have strict protocols. No hard feelings at all. I swear, I'm going to get wrinkles if there are any more surprises. I mean, you started playing along so fast with the professor. I thought I might have forgotten our assignment for a moment. Hardly. I had hoped you'd catch on a little bit quicker, though. Excuse me for the poor performance, Mr. Silvertongue. Not all of us can lie with a straight face. What was that? Never mind. Sorry to surprise you. It just seemed you two were in some trouble, so I spoke up. Should I not have? Oh no, we were definitely in some trouble back there. Thank you, Professor Alba. We appreciate your help. My way of returning the favor. Still, though, what was that argument all about? Not anyway. I heard something about some terrorist attack. Seems there's a gang of criminals out there who've been been causing trouble while disguised as normal citizens. And the two of us were suspected of being in said gang. Yeah, can you believe that? I swear, every single person in the military has a massive stick up there. I see. Very troubling indeed. The situation and the imagery. By the way, I heard that the incident at Cornelia Tower wound up getting complicated. How did that turn out for you? Well, there were a few loose ends, but for the most part we managed to get things done. I expected you'd do well. I could tell that you two, who had the beginnings of great bracers in you from the moment we met. I'm happy to see I was right. We don't deserve that. We've still got a lot to learn. We're still in training as it is. But Professor, what brings you to a place like this? Naturally, I'm on my way to the capital. I was originally going to take a ship, but I've found myself short of funds. Oh well, archaeologists need to exercise too, so the walk should do me good. Oh, you don't have to beat yourself up like that. But still, you sure are poor. We scholars of the humanities all have financial issues, especially archaeology. Any money I make goes straight to the next excavation. That's too bad. But we sure were lucky running into you back there. Do you want to come along with us to the capital? Now just a moment, Estelle. I'm sure the professor is very busy with his own. I'd love to. The road to the capital can be dangerous, so having you two nearby would be a relief. Not that it's all that far to the capital, anyway. Well, if you don't mind, then we'd be honored. It's settled then. Let's get going. Let's just talk to everyone really quickly. I just want to make sure. Okay. We could go and get the Shining Palm now. While we're on our way up, we will, if we encounter it, fight the Shining Palm. For now, though, we're just going to kill one of every enemy because that's what we do here. We murder. Murder all the monsters. Hey, you there! Huh? Looks like an army unit. No tourists are allowed at the Urbe Royal Villa. Did you not see the ordinance that was posted all over the city streets? Actually, we're not citizens of Gronsel. We just recently came here by way of Sanctime Gate. Travelers, eh? Hard to believe anyone would want to travel on the would want to walk on the highways with terrorist activity going down. Talk about reckless. Setting aside the terrorist discussion for a second, what's the Urbe Royal Villa? It's a small palace to the east, where the royal family resides. I was given the understanding that the townsfolk often went there to relax. Sorry, but it's off limits for now. The army's using it as a base of operations for investigating the terrorist activities. You don't say. The roads nearby aren't off limits, but I'd suggest you keep away, just to make sure no one mistakes you for one of the bad guys. Well, that's certainly grim. Personally, being told not to go somewhere just makes me want to go and see what all the fuss is about. What do you say? Want to go poke around and see what we can see? It's not that I'm not curious. We did get that warning, so I think it's best to hold off. There may actually be terrorists, like the soldiers said. Well, I think the intelligence division's just using the Royal Guardsmen and bracers as scapegoats. Estelle! Really need to not say things like that out loud. If someone overhears you, then we're apt to get caught up in it. Yeah, you're right. Intelligence what now? Let's see. Sorry, it's nothing. Anyway, let's head on to the city. All right. You kids are no fun. So, east is the Urbe Royal Villa. We're not going that way. We're fighting this bird. A Hellmars. It's very similar to the Mars birds that were in Rolent. But you know, much more difficult. I say as I kill it without it ever attacking once. And look, it's a chupacabra. I might as well show off Evil Eye, because I haven't yet. Causes attack delay. Just a good move all around. Okay, Professor Alba, you don't need to walk around like a maniac. To the west is Gronsel. Oh, actually, hold on. We do want to go this way. We're going to try one thing with the shiny. We're going to try killing one shiny palm. That's really it. But we do have to go to the Urbe Scenic route for that. Oh. Uh-oh. This might have been a mistake. Or we might be just where we want to be. But I really doubt that. So we're going to try a crit. Crit Black Fang. Actually did exactly what we needed. Okay. I actually didn't expect to win that fight. But that also got us our last craft on Estelle. And Defense 3. You've gone over your limit. For this chest. The dev team. I'm actually going to save after that, because I wasn't expecting to win that. Go east and south, and there will be 2 forks here. Okay. Oh, there's the Shining Palm. You know what? Let's see. Oh, you know what? We do have some death blows. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to use one of these to guarantee we get at least a single Shining Palm. Really? There we go. As I said, all I wanted to do was guarantee we got one. If we get more than that, I'm not complaining. And it really seems like it wants to. Okay. There we go. And we'll just put Petrify back on, because Petrify's a good quartz to put on. Well, that saves us a lot of time, if nothing else, getting that chest. I really didn't expect that. So, we're going this way. This is the scene, this is where the scene with Chloe happened in the beginning scenes of the chapter. And Groncel, the capital of Liberl. Oh yes, you always have to enjoy going with Professor Alba. Oh yeah. Wow, this city's freaking huge. Dad used to take me here a long time ago, but was it really this big then? Well, it is the biggest city in the kingdom. Yep, but yeah, we are escorting the wise Professor Alba. Ah, boy. Can't wait for that bombshell to drop. But I'm not going to say too much more for my audience that doesn't know. Groncel's castle is just past the main road. That's where the Queen lives. There's also the Groncel Cathedral and the Grand Arena, and all the embassies for the surrounding nations. Anyway, how's it going, Bulba? Huh, you don't say. You sure know a lot about this city. You must have been here before, right? Yes, when I was little. Good to hear. My, no matter how many times I see it, this city still amazes me with its beauty. Purely in terms of scale, I believe the Imperial and Republic capitals are larger, but neither feels as elegant and refined as Groncel does. I'm glad to hear it. It's nice to hear a foreigner complimenting our your home country. Which reminds me, what do you plan to do now, Professor? Are you going to be okay staying in a hotel? I have something else in mind. I intend to go bug the folks at the History Museum. Oh, cool. Groncel has one of those? They find ancient artifacts and put them on display there. Yes, and I'll be staying there as a guest associate member. You two should stop by to visit if you get the chance. Museums are awfully formal for my tastes. If we do come by, are you going to give us a bunch of lessons? Well, if that is your wish, then I shall certainly do my best. Just kidding. Though I do think checking out all the exhibits would be fun. Now, if you'll excuse me. Yep. Well, he's just as happy-go-lucky as ever. What's this guest associate thing, though? Is he a famous scholar or something? Yes, most likely. Now, we should probably stop in by the local guild branch before we do anything else here. Not only do we have to change our branch affiliation, but we can discuss there how to approach delivering the professor's message. Yeah, you're right. I completely misread part of that, didn't I? And that's why you mentioned that. I have been having so much trouble reading today, so I wouldn't doubt that I completely misread something. Thinking about it, how are we even going to get an audience with Her Majesty anyway? And there's no way that we'll be able... and there's no way that it will be as simple as walking up to the gate and saying hi. Alright. Shopping! Not shopping there. However, we are going to be shopping here, because we get gorgeous crepes. Let's see. Scrolling down in my guide. Let's see. Orbital Factory. Perfect. Because we're going to buy... We'll buy a Mind 3, Freeze, Attack 3, three Action 3s. We'll have to get EP cut later. But I like having 3 of the Action Quartz. In fact, I like having 4 of them, because they're kind of my go-to on everyone. And we can put an Attack 3 on Estelle. Let's see. Looks like we got enough money for weapons. Likely off-stream I'll be grinding and using the infinite mirror tricks to get everything sorted out, because we don't have enough money. The weapons were the important part for now. And I already have mentioned I am going to have to grind for this chapter, so I'm ready for that. May fortune smile upon you. With everyone together, I think we may just succeed. now you've got it. If you're participating, I expect nothing less than everything you've got. Right! We can't let those army goons beat us. Now then, we ought to get going soon. Pardon the intrusion. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Karna! Wow, fancy meeting you here. Ah, yes. And we once met during the whole Sky Bandit incident. You were the rookies with Shara, right? Long time no see. What brings you all to Gronsel? I'll field that one. They have to hurry, or else they'll be late. Oops, you're right. Sorry, you two. We'll talk later. We've got to get going. See you later, rookies. Pardon me. It must be so awesome to be a full-fledged bracer. Indeed, they all look pretty tough. But you were talking about something when we came in. What? Was that what I think it was? Indeed so. They're all leaving to participate in the big fighting tournament, the martial arts competition. Wow. Sorry. I'm Estelle Bright, currently of the Zeiss branch. And I'm Joshua Bright, of the same affiliation. I'm Elnan. I'm with the Gronsel branch. Miss Killica got in touch with me and informed me that you two would be coming soon. Could I get you to go ahead and change your affiliation now? Certainly. Estelle and Joshua signed the assignment change forms. Excellent. I bid you welcome to the Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking quite forward to your arrival. You are the children of Cassius, are you not? Yes. I suppose you know him? Oh yes, I'm Everett his dad. Is it true that he set out on a journey from which he has not yet returned? Yeah, he hasn't been home in quite some time. He did write us a letter, but he failed to mention where he was or what he was doing. Yep, everyone knows their dad. He's way too famous for his own good. We've traveled everywhere from Rolent to Zeiss, but we've heard no news of his whereabouts. Which I suppose makes it unlikely that he's still in the country. That's a pity. The Army's current counter-terrorism activities have made it difficult for us to do our jobs. With a former soldier like Cassius among us, I'd hoped it might smooth things over. Is something wrong? Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all that. Let us tell you everything that happened with the incident in Zeiss. Estelle and Joshua explained what they'd learned in Leyston Fortress, as well as Professor Russell's request. What's wrong? Nothing. It's all just a lot to take in. So Colonel Richard is actually in control of the Royal Army. And the counterterrorism is just a big farce put on by the Intelligence Division's Special Forces. That's a little difficult to believe. But it's true! Talk with Kilika at the Zeiss branch, and she'll confirm our story. It's alright. It's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzle have just fallen into place, as it were. However, Colonel Richard is an extremely popular man in this city. Though it pains me to say so, I've been sympathetic to him all this time. And the citizens would never dream that the Colonel could be involved in any sort of conspiracy. I figured as much. The Intelligence Division has played everyone for fools. The Bracer Guild cannot directly interfere with military matters, but neither can we simply stand back and watch. First of all, did you accept the Professor's request? Absolutely. The question is, how do we get an audience with Her Majesty? And that is an issue. Ordinarily, a guild letter alone would be enough to get you in. What? Really? Oh, no way! No need to worry then. Estelle, I don't think it's going to be quite that simple. No matter how you look at it, the royal guards that are supposed to be protecting the castle are being treated as terrorists. Do you understand what that means? Well, I think it means that... Just making sure I select... that the letter would just get crumpled up. That's the most likely outcome, yes. Odds are that the Colonel has a strong hold on Grancel Castle, as he did on... as strong a hold on Grancel Castle as he did on Leyston Fortress. Oh, I forgot to buy a couple of things. We'll get those in a moment. I guess so. In other words, there's no simple way we're going to get in touch with Her Majesty. We could possibly sneak in, like we did at Leyston Fortress, but I doubt it'd be so foolish as to fall for the same trick twice. Well, in that case, why don't we just try going like normal and see what happens? If we play our cards right, we might get some useful information out of the gatekeeper. Fine by me. But just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that we want to see the Queen to yourself. Colonel Richard gets wind of it, he'll likely cause us no end of trouble. Oh, okay. And I believe it would be a good idea to keep this whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the Royal Castle is off the main street, directly to the north. Go ahead and get what information you can, but use the utmost caution. You bet, Mr. Ellman. We'll let you know if we find anything. There are no requests at the moment. Okay. So, we're going to take a moment and buy everything we need. Boileve. I don't even know how to... The act of eating it fired off long-hidden neurons in your brain, teaching you the recipe for boileve. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it correctly because I know I'm going to butcher it. And I feel so bad for that. Ooh, the mixed cocktail is really good. I'm going to buy all that we can. Obviously, we're going to need more money, but we already knew that. Piano. I know who's going to be there. Let's see. Then we go to the coffee house. We're actually going to have to sell stuff, so... Where's my apple ice creams? Apple ice cream. Sell it all. And then we buy the chef's curry. Amazingly, through some sort of flavor osmosis, you've managed to piece out the recipe for chef's curry, simply by tasting it. I think those are new, because I don't think they actually had fun quotes for any of that stuff before. There's one place that I want to find around here. Right here. Are you going to let me up? Yes. You're going to let me up again? Yes. Niall's not here. Neither is Dorothy. That's fine. Whatever. Oh, right. No, this isn't the church. Next door is the church. I just want to see if a certain character is here. It does not appear so. That's fine. And that is just fine. And we gotta find the place we can buy the liberal news. Oh, shopping mall. Of course, the department store. Why didn't I think of it? Mostly because I forgot it was here. Oh, we can straight up buy firefly fungus here. Okay. That'll be good. For now, I'm not too worried about that. I actually want to go up here. Let's see. We want to go to the east block. Okay. So, back we go. We're running around like crazy. I apologize. We need to go here for special ice cream. And let's eat stuff. Special ice cream, we'll give that to Estelle. Refreshing pie, we'll give it to Estelle. Gorgeous crepe. You'll have that. Joshua, you'll also have... Oh, wait. That didn't work. You'll have the espresso. And are there any more of these? We have 3 more recipes. Let me look over my guide. Just to make sure we're not missing anything. Of course, the guide doesn't have anything for the recipes, at least not that one. So we're going to have to go to another one. Recipe checklist. Items in the sewer. Okay, we're gonna do a quick check to make sure we've actually got every single recipe for the things we have. I believe we do. I believe I've eaten plenty of those. There we go. Then the last 2. Okay. I'm looking over a checklist right now, so... It would be embarrassing if we missed a recipe of all things. Okay. So... potluck shell. Wish it actually listed them in the order that they were listed in here. That would make things so much easier on me. If we missed one, we missed one. Unfortunately, I'd have to go back and discover where it is. And we'd do that eventually. I would show that off on stream when that happens, so... Because at this point, it's probably too far back for me to go and get. Wow, so that's Grancel Castle. It's gorgeous. I guess it really fits... I guess it really is fit for a queen. It's not just pretty, it's also really solidly built. For instance, look at that main gate. Yeah, I don't think getting through there would be an easy task. Which means we'll have to talk to those soldiers there. Well, steel your nerves, and let's give it a shot. Okay, we're just country folk here on vacation and checking out the castle. And we just thought we'd try to catch a glimpse of Her Majesty, since we're here. Does that sound okay to you? You know, you're disturbingly good at coming up with this kind of stuff. Not that it doesn't come in handy, but still. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, now smile and act natural. Hello there. Good afternoon. Welcome to Grancel Castle. Please state your business. Oh, we're just getting here from Relent. We're taking in the sights, you might say. We were wondering if there was any chance we might be able to get a tour of the castle. Ah, I get it. I'm sorry, but access to the castle is restricted to authorized personnel only. Security's been tighter, what with the terrorism scares. Once the terrorists are caught, tours will probably open up again. Really? Dang. There goes my dream of seeing the Queen in real life. Well, not necessarily. She always addresses people from her terrace during the birthday celebration. You could see her then. Fair warning, though, Her Majesty hasn't been in the best health these days. I don't know if she'll be able to manage her traditional greeting. Huh? Her Majesty is ill? Yes, I hear it's because of stress. Or maybe from the shock of learning the Royal Guardsmen were involved in a terrorist plot. She hasn't been seen much lately. I believe she's resting in her private quarters. Oh. Damn the Guardsmen. How could they just turn traitor like that? Never did like those damned elitist jerks anyway. But Lieutenant Schwartz was always so kind and considerate to everyone. She even taught us court etiquette and how to wield a sword. It's hard for me to picture someone like that as a terrorist. Of course it's hard. She probably left because she felt responsible for our men's actions. Poor Lieutenant Schwartz. You don't suppose these two had a little crush on the lieutenant, do you? Yeah, it seems so. Anyway, yes, the castle's off limits. Sorry, but you can't go inside. Well, I guess that's that. I'm just a bit worried. If Her Majesty is taken sick, who's seeing to the daily affairs while running the country? Yes, it's certainly a natural enough concern. For now, there's someone acting as her proxy, on paper. How's that work? Literally, on paper. I can't picture someone like him ever making any real governmental decisions. Hey, watch what you say! Though I'll admit I would have thought the duty would fall to the princess. And you tell me to watch what I say. What's that? Whoops, speak of the devil. And it's the Duke. Amazing. Ah, I've never felt so insulted. The tournament should have already begun, and I'm not there. Philip, why didn't you wake me sooner? This is all your fault. I am terribly sorry, Your Grace, but I was merely trying to look after your mental well-being. For the last few days, you have been in the banquet hall, drinking and singing, consuming excessively beer and donuts while reading your morning comics. I feel that it should come as no surprise that you overslept. Silence, Philip. I'm not in the mood to listen to your chastisements. As the future king, I can do what I want whenever I want. Bah! Time is short. Come on, we must hurry to the Grand Arena. Yeah, we know who's in charge. By any chance, was that... We know, don't even say it. That was His Grace, the Duke, acting proxy for Her Majesty. Wow, suddenly I fear for the entire country. Well, don't worry too much. He has a very reliable assistant. And it's thanks to him that we haven't had any major incidents lately. Do tell. Colonel Richard of the Royal Army, the Intelligence Division. Since... I mean, I wasn't going to say it out loud. But I think even calling him that is an insult. To the dunces. I mean, Dunnan is just... Oh god, he's awful. I know he gets a little bit better, but he's just so awful. Meanwhile, Philip is just amazing. That old man can throw hands. Since the Duke is more of the playboy sort, the Colonel handles all the government affairs. I knew it. They're pushing harder into the core of the kingdom than I'd expected. So try not to let this whole thing get you down. Grancel's got plenty of other famous places you can check out. Yeah, you're in the Royal City after all. Just go at your own pace. You're right, we will. Thank you. Thank you both for your kindness. Yeah, Dunnan... Wow. They really made an unlikable character with Dunnan. But I absolutely love the quests that he's involved in. Namely the one with Airleton. I absolutely loved doing that one. Well, that was informative. I can't believe that the Duke is supposed to be acting on behalf of the Queen, though. The real power is probably in the hands of Colonel Richard. What's more, no one around him has any clue that he's the one pulling all the strings. Yep. Again, to be fair, I do remember him kind of shaping up near the end of second. But... oof. It's actually probably lucky he doesn't actually hold any power. What's more, no one around... oh yeah, I already read that. Being able to control the flow of information must be an extremely useful tool. You're not supposed to envy the enemy. Exactly. Honestly, I wouldn't replace any cast member in Sky. Even the unlikable ones. Like, Gilbert. No, I wouldn't replace Gilbert because I love laughing at how completely inept he is. Especially come second chapter. And anyway, it looks like the Duke's going to that fighting tournament. Can we go too? Yeah. If nothing else, we need to keep an eye on what he's up to. That settles it then. Which way was it to the Grand Arena? I believe it's in the east block. So go back to the main road, then east. Whee! That's exactly what we'll do. We'll check in at the guild. Wait, Joshua? Wasn't Chloe coming to the capital right about now? Now that you mention it, she did say she'd meet us before the birthday celebration started. She should definitely be here by now. Elnan? There wasn't a girl about our age named Chloe who came around asking for us, was there? We'd promised we'd meet up here. Chloe, you say? No, I'm afraid no one by that name has been here. Ah, raspberries. Maybe we should have asked where she was staying. She mentioned some rich relatives. Though that's not much of a lead, I suppose. I'm sure she's simply running late, and we'll try to contact you shortly. If she comes by, I'll be sure to let you know immediately. But yeah, between Dunnan and Gilbert, there are some really hateable characters in Scott. It's them! Anton and Ricky. Man, I ain't interested in the tournament, not at all. All that stuff just happens, man. It happens and ends, and the world keeps on turning. At least if I had a girlfriend, I might go to the tournament. There's this beautiful girl who comes by here all the time. She's totally my type. Ah, Anton. Forever doomed to heartbreak. Just for my audience who aren't as familiar with the series, these two are in every single game, bar none. Anton and Ricky. They're not even important characters. But there is an achievement in second chapter, the second game of the Sky trilogy, where you have to talk to him at every instance that he's available. And there are, I think, 2 quests involving him. But yeah, Anton's amazing. Currently at the arena, we're holding the preliminary matches of the martial arts competition. May I see your tickets? Ticket sales are to the right. Welcome to the Grand Arena. Would you like a ticket? Yes, 2 please. Preliminaries are in progress right now, but the main event will last for 3 days, starting tomorrow. For which day would you like your ticket? Actually, we were hoping to catch the preliminary matches if we could. Oh, alright then. They're already more than halfway finished, though. Will that be a problem? Nope, no problem at all. Okay, bad value, but hey, not my money. That'll be 1,000 mira. Whoa, that's a lot. I had heard there was some kind of discount for this birthday celebration. I'm sorry, sir. This year there have been some complications that have made it impossible for us to offer discounts. Oh, okay, that's pretty sucky, but what can you do? Let's see, 900, 950. Thank you very much. Here are your tickets. The entrance to the arena is directly to your left. Show your tickets at the gate. Currently at the arena... Oh, wait. We've already read this. Show tickets. Thanks. Everything seems to be in order. You may enter at your discretion. Oh, wow. This room is gorgeous. This is the entrance hall. Audience seats are on the second floor, apparently. Let's take a look. We're going to drop a quick save. Probably should have done this a little earlier, but... let's see. Through the door, up the stairs. Oh wow, look at all these people. Yeah, there's some serious enthusiasm in the air. Judging by the number of spectators, this must be a major event. I wonder how far the prelim rounds go. Thank you for your patience. The 7th round is now starting. Oh, looks like they're starting up. Well, let's go find ourselves a place to sit down. South side, blue team. Border Patrol, 2nd Regiment team. Captain is 2nd Lieutenant Sammy. Huh? I thought the matches were one-on-one. I guess this one's a team outing. I could have sworn it was individual bouts only, though. North side, red team. Bracer Guild, Grand Cell Branch team. Captain is Kurt. Hey, it's Karna's team. Wow, we got here just in time to see them fight. This begins the 7th preliminary match. Both teams, go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin! And actually shows us the entire fight. I say they cheat because they don't have the increased difficulty that I do. Tournament arc! Yes. I love this part of Sky. I think the Rouen chapter is my favorite, mostly because I love the introduction of Chloe and everything with Gilbert because he's such an inept piece of shit. But the tournament's fun, and they do a good job with it. I'm just noticing, I think I have to turn up the voices, the in-battle voices. I'll have to do that for when we're actually fighting. Because it hasn't been that big of a deal till now. Yeah, they really haven't done another one. They had the extra one in Sky Third, but it wasn't actual story. Though that was just a pain. Especially since one of the achievements on that was beat the final opponent of that on Nightmare Mode. Yeah, that was fun. No, it wasn't. That was awful. KO. Winner is Kurt's team. Woohoo! Go Karna! That was a good match. Soldiers move well, but the bracers are better at working as a team. Yeah, you could see their moves for teaching lessons. Wow, I don't know what it is, but watching martial artists at work really gets me hyped up. I wish we had... I wish we had put off going to the castle. I would have liked to see this from the beginning. Yeah, I know how you feel. But part of being an adult is putting one's own feelings aside in favor of doing what needs to be done. Oof. Well, I like not being an adult yet. Next up, we have the 8th preliminary match. First, would the remaining competitors step forward. South side, blue team. Team Raven. Captain is Belden. What are those guys doing here? Oh yeah, it's that group from the warehouse district in Iran. I see. The competition's open to the general public. Ugh, they stick out like sore thumbs. They really don't deserve to be counted among professional soldiers and martial artists. North side, red team. From the neighboring Calvert Republic, appearing alone is Zin. Zin? Another familiar face, eh? Small world. But fighting alone is going to be a real handicap for him. No kidding. He may be fighting a bunch of punks, but if they surround him, he's in real trouble. Right. No. No. Zin will be competing in this prelim bout solo, with no team to stand at his side. He's fighting at a considerable disadvantage, but his prodigious skills will make this match a sight to behold. We ask all in the audience to understand the arrangement. This begins the 8th preliminary match. Both teams, go to your starting places. Ready? Begin! $36, $36, $36. 464. 418. 420. Blaze it. 444. Yeah. It's not even a fair fight. Aural Blast. And they're all down at once. KO. Winner is Zin. Yahoo! Goes in. That'll show him what bracers are made of. Looks like I was worrying over nothing. His build, speed, and technique make him a real force to be reckoned with. For anyone else, though, I'd say 4-on-1 is insane. Yeah, seriously. The current match will mark the end of the preliminaries. 8 teams will be competing in a no holds barred match. Matches. There we go. The competition opens tomorrow, and over 3 days, the ultimate champion will be decided. Now we'll hear some words from the tournament sponsor, Duke Dunnan. Him. My dear ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your efforts in today's fine matches. I regret that government affairs forced me to miss the first half of them. Don't admit to that. But I was here for the second half, and what I saw was exciting and enjoyable. An exciting and enjoyable display of technique and talent. The distressing news of recent terrorist activities has had an unfortunate impact on Her Majesty's health. But I ask you to take heart. She has entrusted her governmental duties to me, Duke von Auslis, and I will do all that I can to live up to your expectations. Let us all remember the spirit and enthusiasm we feel during this competition, and recall it in the days ahead. I hope you will all enjoy tomorrow's no-holds-barred Battle Royale. I'm not used to hearing the Duke speak so decently to people. He probably just memorized something written by the Intelligence Division staff. Ah, yes. The winner of the competition will not only receive a prize in Mira, but will also get a special gift from me. Your Grace? Your Grace, are you certain that is wise? You be silent. This is a fine opportunity to show my generosity. This gift to be a written invitation to the Royal Court dinner party at Grancel Castle, to be held in 3 days. Sadly, Her Majesty's presence will be missed, but it will be attended by the celebrated persons of great renown. Arrangements have been made for only the finest royal and noble cuisine to be served. I trust that this will serve as incentive for those competing to excel and advance. Hey, Joshua? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes, it would be ideal if Karna got that invitation. If they win the championship, they'll be allowed into the castle. It'll all be above the board. That could give her the chance to get that message to Her Majesty. Or were you thinking something else? No, that's it, but I hate the idea of leaving someone else to deliver the professor's message. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I'd have no objections. Shall we try to catch them in the waiting room before they leave the arena? Sure. Let's see. Karna's team came out from the north gate, right? Right. If they're still there, that's probably where we'll find them. So, let's save. I'm going to lower the volume 1. Yeah. Karna! Hi everyone, congrats on making it through the preliminaries. Hey, it's the new kids! Oh, hey guys. Yo, you were here to watch a fight. Watch the fights? Yes, and we had a chance to see yours. That was a great match. Thanks. I'm glad to hear you say that. I don't get the sudden change to make it a team competition, though. Yeah, me neither. It's weird. But it's been okay so far. All of our members are in one piece. Master Zin must be worried, though. Oh, you know Zin, too? I don't know if I'd say that. I don't know if I'd say that, but I know the name. He's a famous bracer in the Republic. People call him Zin the Unmovable. He apparently came to Liberl specifically to be in this tournament. Then the promoters threw a wrench in the works and changed it from a single to team competition. And I'm betting that His Grace is the one behind that idea. Either way, Master Zin still had no choice but to register as a one-man team. Ah, okay. Duke is a pain in the ass no matter where he goes. No arguments there. Still, this is going to make it hard for him to really show what he can do. No kidding. It's too bad no one's around to fight beside him. Say! Well... Maybe. What just happened? You all got this creepy serious look. No, we were just thinking. What would you say to teaming up with Zin in the later no-holds-barred fights? Well, Wait, what? Teaming up with him, is that even allowed? It's not his fault that the rules of the competition were changed at the last minute. If one of the core rules can be changed, then I think we've got some wiggle room. There really are no other bracers available that we could task. Scheherazad's busy, and we haven't been able to contact Daggett. Similar story for everyone else, really. I don't think Cassius is even in the country. If those two joined up, they'd probably be accused of cheating. On general principle. Our chances of beating that team would be something like 10,000 to 1. Anyway, we should focus on what's ahead rather than what-ifs. Find Zin before the day's out, and if he agrees to let you join him, you should still have plenty of time to register. Okay. Oops, listen to us go on. I hope you'll give this some serious thought, but for now, we have to go. Bye-bye, newbies! Here's hoping we see you in the ring. What do you think, Estelle? That sure went from talking shop to something else entirely. Are you okay? Yeah! That's it! Now that's what I'm talking about! Almighty Adios. Thank you so much for your bountiful favor. You're correct. Think about it. We could be in the martial arts competition. And we can help Zin in the process. Not to mention, check out that awesome castle and be part of the big final ultimate super duper intense battle royale. We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. You really want to do this that badly. We haven't even entered yet, much less made it into the final match. It would be nice to be able to handle the professor's request by ourselves, though. Assuming we even made it through, that is. Yeah, and think how awesome it would be to win. Plus, we can't leave Zin twisting in the wind. Let's go find him and ask to join his team. Would you happen to have any idea of where he actually is? Don't confuse the issue with the facts. I love Estelle. She's sluts and dits sometimes. Just boom, go. Let's go back to the guild and report into Elnan. He's also the one who most likely knows where Zin is. I see. Yes, Zin requested the bracers send him some helping hands. I hadn't said anything to you guys since you're working on that request from the professor, but thanks to the whim of his grace, we can handle both tasks at once. Nice to see his selfishness works in our favor for once. What do you think about participating in the martial arts competition? Well, I think that there's merit in allowing a skill which is practiced to be used without restraint. And with 2 bracer teams participating, our chances of gaining access to the castle are doubled. You didn't even get the others involved until and unless you lose. Personally, I think it's a splendid idea. Woohoo! It's my kind of encouragement. So, any clue where we might be able to find Zin? More often than not, he's in the bar down the street. Failing that, he stays at the Calvert Republic's embassy. Gotcha. Makes sense, since that's where he's from. This embassy is in the same block as the arena. We can stick our heads in the door at the bar on the way. Okay. Oh, by the way, where are you two planning to stay while you're here? Well, if we could stay in a hotel. If I'm not mistaken, the Northern Bloc holds the largest hotel in the entire kingdom. Yes, the Hotel Rowenbaum. If I may, allow us to cover the cost of your room. The Grancel branch can afford it. Whoa, really? That's too much, honestly. We couldn't possibly. I consider it a necessary expense in the course of completing the professor's request. I wish I could provide more. Nah, just a room's good by me. Very well then, we accept your offer. I'll book your room then. Just give your name at the front desk this evening and someone will help you. Still no requests. And we'll pop in the bar. Oh. Is that a piano? Yes, not just a record either. It sounds like someone's playing inside. I feel like I've heard that melody somewhere. I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh joy, it's Olivier. Still, I always figured his talk of being a traveling musician was a bunch of hot air. He's actually pretty good. I guess he really wasn't kidding then. Yeah, I'm kind of in shock. That was a little number I call Amber Amour. It was originally a simple interlude in an opera whose name doesn't matter. I've infused it with the power of love and devotion. And I invite you all to tip your ears and drink deep of that power. I take it all back. He's just a weirdo. Now I feel all dirty for letting the song get to me. Nice to see you again, Olivier. What brings you to the Royal City? I could little resist the pull of this place. It drew me here as surely as the sirens' fallen tears are swept from the rivers to the sea. So here I stand, my raven-topped highness, reunited with you at last. You really haven't changed at all. That's enough out of you. If I have to be subjected to this, let's at least sit down for a minute. Acting all smug and dandy, totally oblivious to how tactless you are. Yeah. My dear Estelle, how I've missed that obstinate irritability you so thoroughly embody. Weren't you and Shara supposed to be going to Roland? When did you get here? About a month ago, I believe. After we parted company, Shara and I spent a short yet blissful time in Roland. But alas, the overwhelming spirit of wanderlust that courses through my veins eventually got the better of me. It was all I could do to pull away from weeping, darling Shara, to protect her from being swept away into this blazing, dazzling wonder. What amazes me is that you can actually say that with a straight face. I'm betting that she drank you under the table every night until you finally decided to run off with your tail between your legs. And then you'd figured you'd try your luck at drinking with Ina, right? Ah, but you didn't know about Ina, did you, Olivier? She's one of Shara's closest friends, works the information desk at the Roulette branch. And as far as drinking goes, she's the only person I've ever seen who can outdo Shara. Come now, dear Estelle. I've never met this person you speak of, this Ina. Absolutely not. You might want to try that again. Only this time without your voice cracking. Okay, Estelle, enough teasing. I'm sure it was a very trying time for him. An affinity for spirits greater than even Shara. Hateful inebriation. Why dost thou arm thy darkest agents with smiles so alluring? Flashback much? And so begins the tale of Ina, Olivier's most tragic ballad. Indeed. Anyway, You've come after completing your tour of the surrounding regions, I presume? Mayhap you've seen something of interest? Well, we've seen a lot of stuff, but it's not easy to sum up in a few words. Besides, we're kind of looking for someone, so maybe we can catch up another time. Oh ho! And might I inquire as to whom it is you wish to find? His name is Zen. He's here from the Calvert Republic to participate in the martial arts competition. We know he spends a good amount of time in the local bars, so maybe you've seen him. Ah, yes, I recall him. Large as a bear, with a disposition not to match, thankfully. I have borne witness to his continence on several occasions, but alas, today has yet to bear any sign of him. So in other words, he hasn't been to the bar yet. Odds are he's at the Calvardian embassy then. Yeah. Then shall we proceed there at once? Olivia just kind of inserting himself. How is it a matter of course for you to come with us? Please, don't be cruel. Beyond my use as a traveling companion, I also wish to assist in the manhunt. Unless, of course, you two wish to be alone. You two want to be alone. What? Oh my, such an unsophisticated child. But when you blossom to your full potential, you shall become a woman to be reckoned with. And quite a desirable one, I'd wager. What are you trying to say? Well... Yeah! Yeah, what the... Sir, speak to me! No good. He's not waking up. Estelle... You know, no matter how angry someone makes you, you're not allowed to brain them. Especially in public. It was all flash, no impact. I didn't do any real damage. It seems that Estelle is a very shy individual. Well, he doesn't seem to be hurt. Okay, let's get back to searching. We don't have time to mess around. Let's go to the embassy, okay? Okay, so why's she mad at me? Ah, Estelle. Estelle is awesome. Embarrassed? Just hit them with big stick. Oh, other side. We'll be going there later. Mostly to deal with Olivier and Euler. This is the embassy for the Calvert Republic. What's your business here? We're looking for a person named Zen. May we see him, please? Oh, you're here to see Zen, are you? Have you actually met the man? First time I did, I almost peed myself. I was like, holy crap! He ain't a man, he's a grizzly! He's a pretty big fella, that's for sure. But he's real friendly once you start talking with him. He even gave me a meat bun when I told him I was hungry during my shift one day. Yeah, he's the kind of guy you can count on, like a big brother. Indeed. So, may we see him? Oh, yes, sorry. He actually stepped out again shortly after returning. He said he had some business to take care of. Looking for a place to meditate and prepare for the tournament, or something. Or some such thing. Meditate, huh? Man, he's not kidding around. Where do you think such a place might be found? Well, when he left here, he was heading for the Urbe Scenic route. That old forest path has a feeling to it, not unlike a park. And it being monster-infested makes it a good training ground. The Urbe Scenic route. Okay, got it. Come on, Estelle, let's go find him. Roger that. Hang on, if you're going to the Urbe Scenic route, there's one thing you need to know. There's a place nearby called the Urbe Royal Villa. Oh, we heard about that place. I assume you're going to tell us that it's commandeered for the anti-terrorist division, so it's totally locked down. Good guess. They can raise quite a ruckus over there. Watch your backs. Or better yet, just avoid it altogether. So, they're strict, huh? Strict is starting to get real old. Avoidance sounds good. Thank you for the information. So, we're going to find Zen I think we're going to go until it gets to day 2 of this arc. Because after we find Zin and talk to him, it actually moves forward to the next day. I believe. Or somewhere close to that time. Either way, we're going to stop around that time. And once I have... Well... Okay, let me phrase this correctly. Once we have our party, so when we have Olivier and Zin in our party, because Olivier is going to be joining us too, then we're going to stop, and I'm going to take that time, take the time during this weekend to grind. The Urbe Scenic Route. I like the paved road, though through the forest. Neat stuff. I imagine the Granselites have come here to stretch out and relax for a long time. I wonder just how long it's been here. Well, I guess it should come as no surprise that the Queen's Land is so gorgeous. Still, I can't help feeling like we've got monsters lurking around. Nicely done. The monsters here seem to be stronger than those we fought on the way here. We're here to look for Zin, but don't let your guard down. We've already fought some of those. In fact, we'll fight one more. Come on. Yes, perfect. I wasn't even doing this to grind. It was just here, so I decided, why not? And we'll do Cloak and Dagger. Doesn't matter. I didn't feel like we were going to be able to actually get off an attack soon enough for it otherwise, so I just made that decision on the fly. I want to say there's a chest up here, right? Yes. Is this a monster chest? I think it is. Man, they're just offering it up on a silver platter for me. Okay. We'll take it. Shield 3. There's a note inside. It reads, "Sucker." I was just trying to remember where Zin is, because I remember he's in one of these alcoves. Well, I think he's in the one down here. Oh boy. Okay, they reflect magic. I remembered they reflected something. Oh. Well, I mean, could be worse. He could have had full CP. And I suppose... Let's see. We don't use salmon for anything else, so I'll make those. Yep. We'll just call that good. And then No! You heard that, right? You heard that, right? It came from over there. Let's go. Help me! Please, someone help me! Eh? Sister! It'll be all right. Stay back. It's too dangerous.
Not now.
Oh, sure. Joshua had to fall in one hit. I guess I should have saved before this.
We're good to go.
Oh, and my headset's squawking at me. Eh. I can plug that in really quickly. That takes no time at all. There we go. Actually, we're going to use... We're going to use one of the mixed cocktails. Heal up Estelle all the way. Then Cloak and Dagger, just to have... Oh. No, 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 no. You don't be doing that. Oh. Yeah, you don't be doing that. You die.
Let's move out.
Phew. That was pretty tough. Are you okay, sister? Yes, thank you. Who are you? We're with the Bracer Guild. We heard you scream while we were looking for someone. I see. Are you okay? You don't look okay. Did you get hurt? No, thanks to you, I'm fine. I'm Sister Ellen. I perform my duties at Grantsell Cathedral. Thank you so much for your help. You don't need to thank us. I must ask, though, what is a clergywoman doing so far from Grantsell without escort? Did no one accompany you? No, I came alone. Actually, we ran out of medicinal herbs for mixing at the cathedral. The shop was also out of stock, so I came here to pick some. That was seriously risky. There are monsters everywhere. It was not always so. There used to be none to speak of. It seems their numbers have greatly increased in recent days. Ah! What the heck are these things? They must have been attracted by the noise. Dealing with this many might be a problem. Yeah, we need to at least get the sister to safety. Yo! Yo, need a hand? Zen? Thank Adios you're here. I was wondering who it was, and here it turns out to be you guys. But why don't we save the chit-chat until we've dealt with the guests? Right. Roger that. Here we go. They're dealt with.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Does that work? Hey, Estelle leveled up. Man, oh man. Worked up quite a sweat on that one. Zen, you didn't get to do anything. Joshua took care of it all. Oh, man, I wasn't expecting to see you guys here. Didn't you have business in Zeiss? Oh, we handled that ages ago. Actually, we transferred from Zeiss to the Zeiss branch to Grantsell. Ah, I see. Which would mean that you managed to solve that kidnapping case. Well done. How's a redhead who got poisoned? Oh, he's fine now. Oh, pardon my rudeness. Whoa. Hey, who's the pretty lady? She with you? She single? What? I don't know. We only just met her. Your mouths are open, guys. Do you want me to tell Kilika about this? I'm just making an objective observation. What does Killick have to do with this anyway? I truly appreciate you all coming to my assistance. You've saved my life. No, please think nothing of it. Just doing what comes naturally for a chivalrous man. Oh my. Oh please. He's a total sucker for a pretty face, isn't he? So it appears. You there! What are you doing? What? There are 4 people in an otherwise deserted area discussing what appears to be a confidential topic. Highly suspicious behavior. I think you're terrorists. What? Who are you calling a terrorist? If anyone's acting suspicious here... We're with the Bracer Guild, Grancel branch. We came to the aid of the sister here, who was under attack by some monsters. What? Bracers? This gentleman speaks the truth. I came here to gather herbs when those creatures attacked me. And on a related note, I'm also a bracer. I'll be facing your buddies in the ring later. Calvardian martial arts. Ah, you're the guy in the martial arts competition that fights solo, right? You've definitely got the muscle of a prize fighter. I'll leave you be, just this once. The Airbay Royal Villa is close by. Wanderers and sightseers are not welcome. Also, sister, I think we should escort you back to Grancel now. You've already been enough trouble as it is, from what I can see. Oh, but Oh, for the love of... You've been nothing but obnoxious from the moment you started talking. Stell, shush. We'll take care to avoid the Royal Villa, sirs. You have our apologies for any inconvenience we've caused. Very well. In the future, however, I would advise you know your place. Mouthing off to the wrong people could be hazardous. Come on, sister. Let's go. All right. Thank you again for your help. But who the hell do they think they are? They're special ops soldiers affiliated with the Royal Army's Intelligence Division. Skillful, to be sure, but their strong suit is in their sneakiness. Their only suit, if you ask me. Wait a second. How do you know them, Zin? I ran into their team at the martial arts competition. I was introduced to them then. They're actually fighting? What would some spy types be doing participating in something as public as a tournament? I guess they really didn't feel it necessary to conceal their identities. Well, we should get back to the city before they decide that they'd rather fight. Oh, right. What brings you two here, anyway? Oh, yeah, duh. Actually, we were here looking for you. Why is that? We had a favor we need to ask. About the martial arts competition. So that's how it is, eh? Tell me something, though. Why do you want to take part in the tournament? Well, I've been kind of itching to do something like this ever since I caught those preliminary matches. You know, really throw down some tough opponents. We're traveling all over the kingdom to help prepare us to become full-fledged bracers. This would be a perfect opportunity to test ourselves and see if the training has paid off. Alright, let's do it. We can get registered tomorrow, before the tourney begins. So no worries on that score. Woohoo! Hey, are you sure you're okay with giving us an answer so quickly? Hey, well, give me a chance to see just how skilled you are. You just watch my back. Roger that. Thank you, Zen. I'm going to give it everything I've got. We appreciate it. It's no bother. I had been planning to enter as a solo competitor, but I suppose that having some help could improve my chances of overall victory. Naturally, once I'm in the ring, that championship's in the bag. We're still one person short of the requirement, though. Since we have to face four-person teams, one more would give us the best possible odds. Oh, right. Hey, I'll bet we could beat them and without a fourth. No, if you really want to come out on top, you have to be prepared. A battle is waged well before the first blow is struck. Well, yeah, I guess. Sure wish Cheryl were here with us. That'd keep my spirits up. Hey, do you suppose we could ask Elnan to try to get in touch with her and relent? I think she's kind of busy at the moment. Since Dad's not there and we're not there, the branch is pretty short-handed. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, is there someone who can partner up with us? And here I was thinking you might never see your way clear to asking. Ah, enter the pervert, stage left. Don't tell me you were hiding out upstairs. Were you listening in on our conversation? Indeed, I heard every tragic syllable. Therefore, it seemed the appropriate time to make an appearance. Hey, who asked you to sit down? He was the one who was playing the piano before, wasn't he? You know him? Replace no with can't get rid of, and that about covers it. And we haven't even known him for that long either. Many call me Olivier Lenheim, the wandering minstrel from Arabonia. It was Estelle and Joshua's pleasure to make my acquaintance on an earlier case. And ever since, we seem to keep running into each other. Quit trying to trick him. Zen, don't listen to him. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but there's no harm in introductions, I suppose. Zen Vathek, bracer from Calvert, and perpetual traveler of the path of Wushu. I've enjoyed your piano playing. You do me great honor, good sir. I have also heard tales of your prowess in the preliminary match. Tell me, did you truly defeat a team of 4 entirely on your own? All I can say is that I had good fortune of them all being rank amateurs. So, what does a wandering minstrel, as you say, want with us? Wait, hold it! Olivier, I'd like for you to verify something for me. By chance, do you have a lot of spare time on your hands? And you say that I haven't changed, good Joshua. You were ever one for the pointed questions. It has been nearly a month since I came to Grancel. I've traveled the length and breadth of the city, enjoying all the sights except the castle. Those boorish soldiers would not allow me to pass. To be certain, there are other places that I'd like to visit, but I could not bear to leave with the birthday celebrations so close. In other words, you're bored. Now, what is this talk of being a man short that I happened to overhear? I have heard that the winner of the competition will be invited to an extravagant dinner party. Surely this can only be divine providence. Yeah, pretty much what we figured you were thinking. I had, in fact, wondered if you might invite me to join you in this tournament. You okay with that? Wait, Zin, it's not that simple. I mean, you don't even know if he's any good in a fight. His specialty is orbital firearms, right? I think the team would be pretty well served by a broad range of tactics. What? Oh my, this is a surprise. I presume you can tell from my walk and musculature of my shoulders. That, and the way your eyes move. A martial artist and a swordsman each have their distinct ways they track their surroundings. You track for a specific point on any possible target. It's characteristic of someone who's familiar with small arms. Whoa, that's awesome. I see. It certainly makes sense. I'll have to be more careful in the future then. And in your eyes, do I pass a muster for participating in the tournament with you? Yeah, I think so. Welcome aboard. I'm not sure I like this. Thank you for your assistance, Olivier. I think I'm gonna burst. I can't believe those guys are actually drinking after a meal like that. They must fill up from the legs. Well, Zin's got the constitution for it, and Olivier's just kind of a glutton. As long as it doesn't interfere with Zin's performance in the tournament tomorrow, I think it will be fine. Give me a moment. Okay. I guess worrying about it won't do any good. You want to go to the hotel at the North Block? Our room should be ready by now. Good evening. Welcome to Hotel Rowenbaum. Were you looking to stay for the night? Yes, we're with the Bracer Guild. We were told a room would be ready for us. Can you please confirm that? Ah, so that was for you two. Yes, we do have a reservation for the both of you. Phew, that's a relief. We'll have to say thanks to Elman. Estelle and Joshua, correct? I'm sorry to ask, but may I see your identification as bracers? Oh, just a second. Yes, that will be fine. And this is for you. Just take the stairs up, and it will be on your left. If you need anything, please contact the front. "202. Yep, this is our room." Hey, nice room. Yeah, we'll go until we gain control with the entire party. Look, you can see the Grand Arena from here. Whoa, no kidding. They really didn't skimp out on anything here. I guess we can use this as our base of operations, so to speak. At least until the competition's over. So, Joshua and I have to share this room for a while. Yeah, what am I thinking? Bad thoughts, bad thoughts. Estelle? Yes? I mean, yes? It just occurred to me that this might be a little weird. But, I mean, we're family, right? Huh? I might not be as dependable as Dad is. And I'm not as good a listener as Shara. But still, I'm your brother, and I want you to know that I'm there if you need support. If there's anything bothering you, I just want you to know that you can always come to me. Oh. I've been getting kind of a weird feeling from you lately. If I've got this all wrong, I'm sorry. You're just so you. As smart as you are, sometimes you can be so clueless. What? Thank you, but you don't need to worry. I know I've probably been acting kind of strange lately. It's not all that serious or painful. I'm just trying to sort my feelings out. So I'll be okay. Just as long as you watch out for me. I see. Okay then. I'll keep my worry in check. And in return, you let me know when you've taken care of whatever's bothering you. I won't ask you to tell me anything when you're not ready to yet. Okay. Once I have everything straight, I'll be glad to tell you what's on my heart, or mind. Huh? Nothing. Nothing. It's still kind of early, but do you want to turn in? Everything that's been going on has me worn out. Yeah, we do have that match tomorrow. Let's get our stuff put away and get some shut-eye. Morning, young ones. Morning, Zen. Thank you for coming to meet us. Hey, it's no problem. I've been up anyway, preparing for the match today. Between checking out the weaponsmith and visiting all the stores, I've had a busy morning. Being prepared means no regrets for you, huh? By the way, where's Olivier? Good morrow, my dear companions. What is that aroma? Battle? Conflict? No, victory! Oh, what an enchanting perfume this time of day. Do you deliberately time your entrances like this? Good morning, Olivier. Morning. Looks like we're all here then. Let's say we go ahead and get moving. The tournament doesn't start up again until noon. It's still early, so what are we going to do to kill time? For starters, I think we should go to the equipment shop and get all our gear in order. Then perhaps a bit of monster hunting to keep us focused. I see, a little warm-up then. Some practice at working as a team might do us some good. After all, we've never all fought at each other's sides before. I'm up for it. Let's go. And once we're ready, we can head straight to the Grand Arena. So, we're going to go to the Bracer Guild, pick up the quests that are there. I'm not going to do them off screen, but okay, I thought there was some. And that's what we're going to call it for the day. I'm going to grind over the weekend and get everyone to a good level because, oh boy, this chapter is not going to be fun in nightmare mode, let me tell you. Anyway, with that, thank you for tuning in to Trails in the Sky. Till Monday, I'll see you later. Bye.